is up, guys? DS3 TV here, and we are here on another episode of DS3's Corner. And this comes out on random days now, it seems like, because I meant to do one last week, and I meant to do another one on Friday, and I did not. So, yeah, this is going to be coming out on Monday, I believe, and it's not going to be too much. I don't even think it's going to be that thing edited out because I want this actually to be very genuine because I really care about this topic. Um, so yes, I want to talk about what's been going on with the whole Black Lives Matter movement and everything like that. So the reason I keep looking down is because like my cat is just pacing, but yeah. So um literally, so I definitely do feel for the Black Lives Matter movement. I feel definitely, for I'm all for the peaceful protests and everything. But the only thing I will never get is the rioting. In my opinion, I feel like yeah, peaceful protesting works better, and that's just because of a simple fact. If you peacefully protest, usually that works out for everybody. If I go up to you, right? Just think about it like this. Just think about it like this. If I go to you and I, try to argue my point with you, right? Like try to discuss my point with you. Do you think you're gonna understand it if I slap you and then try to and then try to like tell you my point of view, or if I just told you my point of view and we just disagree, agree to disagree? And that doesn't mean that I agree with the police at all. I don't, because what they have been doing these past few days are just awful, and LAPD should definitely be reprimanded for what they have been doing, and also all the other police departments. But yeah, I don't agree with the rioting. Also, I don't agree with the looting because looting is still stealing. I feel like it's adults having a temper tantrum, in my opinion. Because if I was okay, so I'm 19 years old, about to be 20. If I got mad every time if I just got mad, which you do have the right to be mad after somebody dies, but I can't just go and say, oh yeah, I want to steal something today. I can't just go and do that. That's not something I could just do and say, oh yeah, I want to steal something today because I'm having a really bad day, or my people are having a really bad day. I can't just go out no, looting and stuff. That's not something that we should be doing. I don't believe that that's something that we should do or something that we should stand for. But yeah, so I really want to talk about that today. Also, we're gonna cut to the video of I really can't think of his name. I don't know. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up. I really felt like I needed to make this video today. So please, I understand that this might not seem that good thought out, but hey, I'm not even cutting anything out of the video. So, I'm just gonna look up the name because I forgot his name. I really did. George Floyd. Yeah, that's his name. George Floyd. I am very sorry that I did not remember that name, but yes, definitely, yeah, George Floyd. I'm gonna cut to that video right now, so you'll be seeing me talk about it afterwards. And yeah, we're back. So, please don't knock over the camera. I'm having on a tripod. But, um, yeah. So, what I wanted to say about that video is, yes, I definitely did, see what happened with that video, and also, Another thing I've been seeing on like on Twitter and stuff, people been saying like, like all cops are bad. It's not just like if you basically if you have like 10 bad cops or whatever is and it's 1,000 good cops, that it's 1,010 bad cops or something like that. Like just something weird in my opinion that doesn't make any sense because you should judge people by stop. You're gonna knock it over. But yes, I feel like you should judge people just by just people. You judge them by how it's supposed to be. Like, just how you would judge a regular person. And it's not out of the ordinary to, to just, it's so many cops in the world, you're going to have some bad cops. Definitely. And I definitely understand that. But you can't say that every cop is bad. That's not something that you can say and wholeheartedly mean because it really is good cops out there. It's a lot of bad cops, but it's also a lot of good cops. So it's not like it's always bad cops. And you can't and just because actually I think I heard this before. It's called the what is it called? The something heuristic. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section. But usually what that means is basically you feel like that is something is more likely to happen because you see it on TV more or you see it in the news more because this has like been happening for like for definitely years and years before it was ever televised on the news. And it's always been happening, but definitely you would think if you've seen all of these cop killings that it's only bad cops in the United States. And honestly, it's good cops and bad cops. It's always going to be good and bad with everything, and that goes for everything and anything in life. Everything and anything in life is always going to be good and bad. So it doesn't it doesn't say that it's not any bad cops. I'm not saying that. But you would be lying to say that it's only bad cops. That's like me saying, oh, because it's a lot of black people in jail, that means that all black people are bad. That doesn't make any sense, right? Wouldn't that not make any sense? It would make more sense for me to say, oh, I'm it's good people that, could be in jail, but it's also bad people. It's also good people that's cops, and it's also bad people. It's good and bad everywhere. Because the more people that you have in a certain place is gonna change. The more people that you have in a population that's gonna multiply the number of bad people that you're gonna have. Because you can't just it's not never gonna be a world full of good, and it's also never gonna be a world full of it's never gonna be a world full of just everybody's happy. Everybody's gonna have something that they bicker about. Like, think about it. Here we bicker about, racism, right? We bicker about, what color skin you are, which is, a very bad thing. But also, people in the Middle East, they argue about religion. They argue about, it's a lot of different stuff that people argue about. So if it wasn't race, it was gonna be it's always gonna be something. Nobody's ever you're never gonna have a fully unique society. That's probably what we all want. But you will never have a full society that can just say, okay, I'm gonna just section off this this part of society and just that society is good, that society is bad. Keep those two people separate. That will never happen because the more like I said, the more people that you have is going to be more bad people in that population because that's just how life works. No, girl, stop. You're gonna mess with the camera. But yeah, so that's my say on the whole situation. Feel free to say whatever you want to in the comment section. This is a free country, and I believe the internet is definitely very free. So keep up all comments if they're bad or good. Talk to you. Talk to you in the next video, and peace. Hey, me editing here. I don't know if you guys want to see a video because I just had heard about, well, kind of not just heard about, but I wanted to make sure I got like all the information. I heard about Jake Paul. Also, he was looting. Do you guys want me to make a video on that or not? Comment down below in the video. Yeah, I basically, basically everything in that video was definitely true. That's how I feel about the situation. And yeah, and today it was a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of good stuff. Dealing with the protests. So, yeah, you guys. And this is like Sunday night. So yeah, uh, yeah. So if you guys want me to make another video on like Jake Paul looting and other celebrities like what they're doing to help and not help, yeah, I can do that video. So comment down in the comment section if you do want the video, and like this video up and subscribe.